Is chivalry dead in the gay black community? I'm starting to believe so, and I just see it every day. I see it every day. I see it on Twitter. I see it on Instagram. I see it on Facebook. Is chivalry dead? Do you all think so? I believe it is, because we're not social anymore. Like we're social, but we're not social. And I'm going to spend this time talking about it because it's got me really pressed. Somebody the other day asked me to go out on a date. Well, they didn't ask me to go out on a date. I wanted them to ask me to go out on a date, but instead they invited me over their house. At 11 o'clock at night, asked me, do I want to come over? And they've done it twice. And I have no problem with somebody inviting me over their house. I have no problem going over somebody's house. But I would like to go on a date and get to know you. I don't want us the first time, we get to know each other is in your living room. Like, neither one of us are broke. If we have money, we can go out on dates. Go out, get to know each other. And I don't understand what the problem is. When you're in a relationship, that's when you can kind of kick back and relax and chill at the house and stuff. When you're in a relationship, a committed relationship. But if you're getting to know somebody you want to, take them out. Whatever happened to, I want to take you out this weekend. What are you doing tomorrow? Let's go here. I'm going to pick you up at this time. What happened to that? It seems like we've become so consumed by these applications on the phone. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Grinder. I'm talking about Jack. I'm talking about all these hookup sites. And yes, I'm calling them hookup sites because 99% of them, the people on there, are really looking for hookups. And y'all can say that bullshit for saying, no, that ain't what I do. That ain't what you a damn lie. You a damn lie. So is chivalry dead? I just want to know. Do you? And sometimes I'm gonna back it up because I'm getting a little into it. It's just like when you ask a guy, when I've asked a guy, do you want to go to the movies or you want to kick it, like you want to go out or something? It just seems like, well, I'm not a movie person. I don't go to the movie. I'm not a movie thing. Why are you not a movie person? And it's just like I don't understand. I get kind of irritated. I don't like going to movies. I'm not a big movie person. Like how in the hell are you not a movie person? Clearly, we are movie persons because back to the Scandal. Scandal is one of the top rated shows right now on ABC. So we're watching TV. We're watching something. Oz the Great and Powerful made about $30-40 million last week in box office. We still setting box office records. So I don't understand what's the problem with going out, and not just the movies. I'm not gonna just say the movies, but just going out. Period. Out to eat or for a drink or anything. It just seems like we're meeting too much. We're meeting up too much at the house. We're meeting too much up in parking lots. And, y'all can say that we're not doing it, but yes, y'all are. Because I talk to a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know. That's what they're getting out. That's what they're getting asked to do. They're getting asked, or that's what they're asking. And I'm guilty of that too. My last relationship, we met at his job parking lot, and we met off a grinder. I mean, and look where we're at now. It's been a year and a half, and look where we're at now. I didn't get to know him as a person. Like, we did go out on dates. I did get to know him, but it just seemed like we rushed a little bit too much. And, like, if I would have known some of the stuff I knew further on, I wouldn't have been in a relationship with him. I would have known not to be in a relationship, and he probably would have known not to be in a relationship with me, but it's just whatever happened to that. And I'm going to blame some of this on these gay apps. They're terrible. It just seems, and y'all piss me off how y'all talk about, well, we don't, I don't meet everybody on there. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, y'all do. Stop that bullshit. Stop that line. Because some of y'all ass be on this shit all day long. Y'all be on Grindr. Y'all be on Jack all day long. And it's just so embarrassing. It's so irritating. How can you spend your whole life on this looking for somebody when majority of the people you're looking for are in a sit on your Facebook page, on Instagram, following you on Twitter? Okay? I don't understand how you can be on, like, when does it get to a point when Jack and Grinder gets too old and you say, well, you know what, I'm not meeting any good guys on here, so let me stop. When does that get too old? Like, are we ashamed to meet Are we ashamed to make me? I'm gonna tell you know what I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is when we go out or we go to the mall or anything, or we going out to eat, or you're just out with friends. It seems like gay people just it's a rat race. I have to be better than you. You have to be better than me. I can't speak to you. I have to act bougie as hell. I'm not gonna say everybody, but it's a lot of people are like that. So you can't speak to them, and we're so nervous to speak to somebody in public because we're scared to get a rejection. And I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. That comes from we just all want to be better than everybody. Like we just can't be friendly. Like y'all want to take pictures of people sending y'all messages on Facebook, Instagram. Well, not Instagram, Facebook, grinding, and all these times when they thirsty, and you want to post them on Twitter and make fun of them. Well, the only reason why you put them up and blast them, call them thirsty, is because they tried to talk to you and you just didn't find them attractive. Have y'all ever noticed that the people that put like when they put folks on blast and stuff, talking about they're thirsty in their inbox? Have you ever noticed that 95% of the guys they're getting blasted are not really that attractive? Like they're not attractive for that person. Like they're out of they're like not in the same league or something like that. That's what it is. And I don't understand why is it like that? We can in the shadows, mention somebody, tell them we like them, but when you see them out, you can't barely speak to them. What is up with that? And I noticed that whenever I go out to eat, I went out with a couple of weeks ago with one of my friends and his friends, and we're all at the table. We're just not social anymore. We're all at the table, sitting down, everybody doing this. Everybody on their phone. Everybody on their phone. Like, we're so connected, but we're not connected. We're out in a social environment around different people we don't know. We're being social, and I don't know them. They don't know me. We're sitting down having drinks. We're supposed to be talking, exchanging, getting to know each other. But we're on Facebook and Instagram seeing who put up pictures. Like I, the apps and stuff I post, like the social networks I post to bring us closer together. But it seems like the only time we want to be social is when we on the phone and stuff. But when you get around them, when you get around people, human being people in person, in body and mind and spirit, you don't want to talk to them. And pay attention whenever you go out to eat or you go somewhere. Look at and it's in the families too. It's not just in the dating scene. It's just like we can't put the phone down. We need to learn how to put the phone down and get to know the person. Stop letting the phone be the only reason why you're talking to somebody. Because I don't know if y'all know it or not. If you're always on Jack and Grind, you're gonna always in all these BGC, AFA, you and Craigslist, y'all be on Craigslist hoeing on too. You're gonna always find somebody that's more attractive than the other person. You know why? Because after you've been with somebody so long, if the only thing you're looking at is just physical features, it's gonna get bored. Like I can't sit up here and eat pizza every night. As much as I love to eat pizza from Papa John's, I can't eat it every night because I get bored with it and I want something else. Okay, I want some ice cream. I want a hamburger. I want a meatloaf. Okay, I want some mashed potatoes. Okay, I want some chitlins. Y'all know what chitlins is. You need to Google that. It just seems like it's like that. And if you're talking to somebody that only has your interest because they're cute, it's not going to be a long term. It's not going to be a long term relationship. You're going to talk to them enough till you get bored, and I think that's what happened in my past relationship. I think they just got bored with me, and I just got sick of their shit. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not. I don't feel like going into this shit. But just the next time you meet somebody, and you find somebody attractive or something, and you're out, let's get people out. Why can't Justin J go when I'm out, let's say I'm at Starbucks and I see a cute, attractive black man sitting down on his MacBook doing his homework, and clearly I know he's gay. He's looking at me, when I look at him, he looks off. Why I can't just go and walk up to him and talk to him and have a conversation? Because if I do that, he gonna probably look at me crazy, be like, "What do you want?" If I'm not his type, he gonna probably look at me crazy and ask me, "What the hell do I want?" Why can't we do that anymore? I mean, heterosexuals do it, so I don't understand. And even if you're not attracted to the person, just get to know them as a friend side. Have conversation. I don't understand why that's a big problem. It just seems like and ooh. Have y'all ever been out to the mall where it's a flock of gay men and you're by yourself? Child, I be scared like they're a pack of wolves. I had to get on the phone or put my headphones in because I already know they're gonna attack. They're gonna attack it. Oh, girl, what he got all that? It's just like why we just can't say, hey, why we can't? If they don't know me, why do you feel like you have to attack me and I'm by myself? And I'm not gonna say I've been on the other side too. I've been with a flock of gays and we walking past a gay person. It just seems like we just had to attack and we all gay. Why we just can't live in harmony? Why we can't do that? I don't understand that. Black gay men, we need to get that together. I don't know if it's in the white gay community, all the gay, but I'm just talking about black men in general because I live in the South and I've only associated with black gay men. I I would love to associate. I have associated with some white gay men. I'm not gonna say that. When I went to a play the other day, beautiful, beautiful. I went to go see Angels in America at the Playhouse. Really, really good. Got around some gay people. I didn't speak to them, but it was just nice to see a different crowd. And I really kind of see myself in the future. I think I'm gonna end up being with a white guy. But it won't probably be none in the South because they don't like talking to black men for some reason. Only the older ones like talking to black men. That's when they get old and rich. Okay, but we're not. That's another subject. But let's be able to ask people out on a date. There's nothing wrong with that. And this whole I'm not a movie person. I'm not a this. Stop that. Go to the movies. Enjoy. Let's take it back old school. Let's take it back old school. There's nothing wrong with going on to the movies or going to get some drink with somebody and then going separating. You know, they don't have to go over your house. You know, let's stop meeting up in the bedroom so damn much. That's our problem. And I think that's why so many STDs and HIV and all these kind of infections going on because we don't know how to sit our asses down and just have a good conversation with somebody and just leave. It's always so sex based. When I get on Twitter, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about just leaving my Twitter. Everybody's always putting pictures up of light-skinned men half naked all the time. And maybe it's just the people I follow. But it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know we like to look at men every once in a while, but god damn. Can we slow it down a minute? Like, God. It's just crazy. Y'all be putting up pictures of half-naked men. Are they Buddhists and all this kind of stuff? Do y'all be wondering why y'all single? Why you ain't got nobody? You wonder why? Because you're chasing something that don't exist. Okay? Half the people y'all posted up pictures on them are trade. They don't want no damn relationship. And stop blasting folks for trying to talk to you. Okay? If they're not your type, just say they're not your type. Don't call them ugly. Stop that shit. It's so petty. Because I'm going to tell you something. I was watching a documentary the other day. I'm going to wrap this up. And this woman, I can't think of her name. She got killed by, she was disfigured by a drunk driver. Drunk driver hit a car caught on fire, messed her whole face up and everything. Her dad is, she gonna need help for life. And her dad has been by her side ever since the accident has happened. And it's just like, y'all going off we're going off these physical features. If you're in a relationship with somebody and your boyfriend, let's say your boyfriend is in a car crash that has him disabled for life. If you're with him just because he looks good, you're not going to stay with him. If you can sit up here and deal with that man, sit up here in a wheelchair for the rest of his life, that's love, okay? Because he will always have his mind. You will always have the memories. You can't hold on to this physical shit. We're going to get old one day. All of us going to get old, okay? If you don't get old, you're going to die young. And some of y'all dying young single. Because y'all too busy looking for, y'all know what I mean. But I'm going to wrap this up. But let's just work on that. Let's stop. And I just had to address it. I know some of y'all probably ain't going to give a shit. Y'all going to probably on ground now looking at somebody right now. And you're going to die single. And Justin J refuses to die. I refuse to die alone. Okay, I'm not. I'm not finna sit here and chase for something that doesn't exist. That's all I got for y'all. Deuces. Bye.